Jai Opetaia versus Brandon Glanton goes down this weekend on Zuffer Boxing. It's a very underwhelming fight, but again, basically everyone is avoiding Jai Opetaia, but Jai Opetaia is not helping himself by just not moving up to heavyweight. He's wasting his time sticking around in the division. It annoys me every single time I say this, and people say, "Oh well, he just needs to unify." But it's the same people that are saying that he's being avoided, which he is. But if he's being avoided, none of these guys are going to fight him, so he may as well just move up. Anyway, he's got Brandon Glanton this Sunday. This is the fight we're talking about. It's going to be easy for Jai Opetaia. I think Jai Opetaia should stop Brandon Glanton. I reckon rounds, I'll say 6-8. Jai Opetaia wins this fight. Yeah, it should be simple for Jai, really, to be honest. He's going to be able to control the range with the jab pretty simply, to be honest, with that southpaw jab. He's going to be able to control the range with, Brandon Glanton is going to look to come forward and cut off the ring quickly as soon as the fight starts. But this is where it gets interesting because Jai Opetaia's footwork is too good. The question is, what can Brandon Glanton do if he actually is able to push back Jai Opetaia? It's not really going to happen, is it? He's going to be biting on the face of Jai Opetaia all night, if we're being honest here. He's going to be biting on Jai Opetaia's feints a lot. I don't see a possibility where he does push him back and dominate him on the ropes. I mean, that's where Brandon Glanton is going to want Jai Opetaia, drain him on the ropes. But again, Brandon Glanton, when he's got it, if he does even get him there, he'll be draining himself out at the same time as well. And yeah, look, I think the big question over Jai Opetaia is his gas tank. That's always, in my opinion, been the biggest question mark around him. For Brandon Glanton, again, we know he can keep up a pace here and there, but he does fade as we go at times. So again, Brandon Glanton can gas himself, but again, Opetaia can gas out himself. We've seen him gas out times before. But yeah, look, I think he's going to use footwork to make angles around Brandon Glanton as Brandon Glanton's coming at him in a straight line, trying to back him up. Again, when Glanton's got you on the ropes, so he does work angles well. But when he's coming in, I feel like he'll just can't want to go straight at Opetaia like a wrecking ball, and it's not going to work. He'll just start walking into shots, and he'll walk right into that southpaw left hand, if I'm being honest, and it's not going to end very nicely for him at all when he's getting nailed down the pipe with that left hand of Jai Opetaia, which has finished many people off before. And yeah, I think Jai Opetaia can pick his shots and wear down Brandon Glanton. Again, Glanton hits hard, it's clear to see, and he is a strong guy. Is he stronger than Opetaia? I mean, I think that's a question we will have to find out. Opetaia is definitely the bigger hitter than what Glanton is, even though Glanton does hit hard. Opetaia's got the speed advantage, he's got the footwork, he's got the reach, he's got everything over Brandon Glanton, really, if we're being completely honest. I think a big thing is, though, of what could play into Glanton's favour or not in the fight is who is the stronger guy. Because if Glanton is stronger than Jai, then if he can get him up against the ropes, it could really help his plan to be able to keep him there. But again, it's not that easy to pin down Opetaia. He's got his footwork use, he's got his movement, and let's be real, should be a really heavy favourite in this fight, really, to be honest. And with Glanton, his only real route to winning the fight is cutting off the ring, wanting to go toe-to-toe with Jai Opetaia, and trying to land some big shots early and, force Opetaia into mistakes. But I don't see what traps Brandon Glanton's got up his sleeve to be able to force someone like Jai Opetaia into mistakes. But I see many things that Jai Opetaia can have up his sleeve to force Brandon Glanton into mistakes early on in the fight. But Glanton's a tough guy, so it's not going to be easy just to go in there and just blow him out of there. That's not... I can't see Jai blowing him out of there. I think Glanton's a guy which he's going to have to break down. He's going to have to take his time within there. So that's why I'm saying around 6-8, because Glanton's not the kind of guy you can go in there and just blow out. You got to break him down and be very smart while doing it. But I don't really see Jai Opetaia giving up a single round here in the process of being able to get Brandon Glanton out of there. But again, Glanton's got to punch his chance, I guess. And look, who knows? After this fight, Zuffa Boxing might have something else lined up for Jai Opetaia, which is big. They've signed him on a big deal. They're signing a lot of these big names on big deals now. They must have something going for them. So, this might be a fight for Jai where, again, I think Glanton's a credible name on the resume. It's obviously not a fight that anyone really wants to see, but Brandon Glanton's a credible name to have on the resume for Jai Opetaia. And then we go from there after this fight. But let's be honest, there wasn't really anyone else, but again, it's such an underwhelming fight. Something big needs to come. And, we keep on saying this, it just doesn't happen. So I really do hope Zuffa Boxing can try and push Jai Opetaia to a move up to heavyweight. That, in my opinion, is the ideal. That, in my opinion, is what has got to happen. And I'd like to see it after this fight, ideally. I would love this to be Jai Opetaia's final fight at cruiserweight. But do I really believe that it will be? No, not at all. Not at all. It will be. But look, if Glanton even does want to make this fight a war against Jai Opetaia, I see him losing the fight. Still, Opetaia wins just everywhere. He wins absolutely everywhere. Again, I reckon if he breaks down the body of Brandon Glanton, which if he does, Glanton's going to gas even sooner and break him down. So I do think that body work could be a big thing for Jai in this fight. But again, Glanton, if he wants to try and wear out Opetaia and if he can pin him down, I reckon Glanton works the body quite well, and you never know, that could wear out Jai. So Glanton's got a hope. There's a route to winning. It's not impossible, but it's very, 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 very unlikely. But let's wait and see. But Jai should win this fight pretty simply, let's be honest here. Hopefully it's his final fight at cruiserweight.